surrounded by blood and stuff. I maybe could turn that into a symbol of like, flowers, or birds, or... I got it!
Welcome, customer. Goodbye, friend. If you shop anywhere else, have you?
Shorty must die! That crock blocker defaced one of my catcher rides, and nobody does that except ladies I want to bang, and sometimes me when I'm drunk.
Kaboom, baby! What does it all mean?
All the latest night shooters are back to back. Yeah, catch your mood on.
Feeling overburdened by money? Thanks for the stretch. Good luck.
Just for high fives!
Stalker's got digestive tracts that work slower than my brother uncle's brain.
Henry and her stalker friends took out stole special Jack is my witness. This will be the best Mother's Day ever. You hear me, Henry? Hear that? Mother's Day! kept her Henry ate my hands. She chewed them off in front of me. I swear to Jack. That spiky bitch laughed as she did it. Mom, I just don't know what to do. No, get away! Henry! No! Henry, get back! Mommy! Mommy!
Low price and no questions asked. You're my millionth customer. Don't let it go total. Get your health and shields right here. Next time you're bleeding to death, just think Dr. Zed.
inside here! Out of my face! Out of my face! Come back now! I get a little lonely.
Hey, remember that thing I asked you to do?
Let me know if anything catches your eye. Don't die. I need your help.
An old boyfriend of mine, name of Taggart, was hired to wipe out the stalker population a while back. He also, adorably, tried to write a book about his adventures in the Highlands. You find the chapters of his book, and I'll plagiarize the living daylights out of it for mine. Win, 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 as they say. Nobody says it. I say it.
Why loot the dead when you can buy from me? You're the bad guys that do it, huh?
Hey, Slab.
Hyperion can't stay here forever.
I am always right, don't you, don't me?
see. Suppose there's a lesson to be learned in all of this. He who attempts to fight nature will get eaten. Sounded much more poignant in my head. Apologies.
Overlook has once again inched out Jackville for fewest weekly curfew violations. For the next week, the grinder
Given the
will
skill
only
with which
be
you
used
dispatched
for
those
egregious felonies,
robots,
like littering or
we of the town of
profanity.
Overlook thought you might give us a hand, so to speak. So, first item on the agenda, we're all dying of a brain disease. If you could get us 3 shipments of medication, we would live, which would allow me to keep paying you. Our medicine machine needs a new battery. Please climb the clock tower ladder and remove the clock.
I just ordered some serious merchandise from an arms dealer. Man's got to protect his business after all. I'm gonna need you to pick up the shipments quick as you can. Ooh, that arm's looking good. He must have worked out.
Hyperion wishes to remind you that it could
Must have belonged to a seamstress or something. You can tell from the metatarsals. Day to the greatest mom a master huntsman could ask for. Now, don't get excited. I locked the present with my fist print, so you can't open it till I get home. Anyway, I'm off to go disembowel Henry the Stalker with my team. See you soon.
Hey, you met my girl, Laney? She perfect, man. Blonde, a great body, distantly related to me, great body, but them fridge rats brainwashed her. You gotta snap her out of that cannibalism crap. I don't want to get bit. Bring Lenny her favorite flowers and food, and I'm sure she'll come around and stop by. Oh, and if you find any porno mags, I'm just saying if you come across them in a natural accents, just snag those for me too, okay?
In a fit of extreme paranoia, I hid my notes on the opening of the vault and promptly forgot their locations. While I grind my teeth to dust in frustration, you will retrieve these journals for me. To die. Roland forcibly relocated me to Sanctuary for what he claimed was my safety, but the slackjaws who populate this city make my flesh scream. A young woman said hello to me today. I stared back at her, my mind screeching as I looked for a way to escape this unwanted interaction. As my face grew red with nauseous stress, a blood vessel popped in my nose and a jet of crimson shot out of my nostrils, splattering us both with blood. She screamed and ran away. Pleased as I was at the time, I fear causing fountains of blood to shoot from my face will not be a viable long-term strategy for avoiding confrontation.
Number 5 alive! He was 2 days away from retirement! Watching for what I think so! I am the greatest engineer alive!
The same questions occurred to me today as I was pinning a disemboweled skag to my front door to dissuade others from approaching it. What does Jack want with the vault key? Was the key simply charging the entire time I possessed it before Jack crowbarred it from my bloody hands? Was it waiting to unleash its alien powers on Pandora to make Iridium appear from the very ground? Was it preparing itself to unlock even more alien ruins? I will delve deeper into this question after I soundproof the walls of my home, that I may be spared the incessant laughter and joviality of Sanctuary's citizens. I have uncovered legends of an ancient alien warrior. The legends tell of a magical key that can bring it back to life. If my hypotheses are correct, which they always are, the legends may be speaking of the vault key. Also, a young man told me I was pretty on my way back from the grocer's. My reaction was surprisingly tame. I only spent the next 3 hours dry heaving into a bucket. conversation with another human being. Granted, it was only a conversation inasmuch as my grunts of social terror could be taken as human speech, but Roland did not seem to mind. He asked me why Jack hasn't revived the warrior yet if he has the key. I conveyed that the key needed to be charged by iridium, hence Jack's mining operations. He nodded and silently wiped the streams of my saliva from his face. I returned home, confused not only at his lack of disgust toward my behavior, but my lack of disgust toward him. For the first time, I felt as if I could actually live in Sanctuary. For the first time, I feel as if I might be okay.
When you think murder, think Marcus Munitions. Carving out Emptor. Lovely. A pleasure as always. Good luck.
You listened to my I hid the copious material I compiled after opening the vault those 5 long years ago.
In a fit of spastic paranoia, I did not write down the locations to the information. Find it for me and be handsomely... Oh, were you expecting me to say handsomely rewarded? I've been relocated to Sanctuary against everyone's better judgment. Not my own, mind you. I never wanted to be here. I was perfectly content to live out my days in a non-standard living arrangement with 2 ceiling chairs I met at a bar fight. Oh, they're adorable. They barely speak any English. I should discuss the scroll-elephant in the room. The reason for my relocation was an elongated and systematically unpleasant torture at the hands of Jack's cronies. Roland and his well-defined pectoral muscles were kind enough to entrust the vault key after the awakening of the Destroyer, not to be confused with the Warrior. Seriously, those sound nothing alike.
If you can hear this, and you're sane enough to understand what I'm saying, head to Sanctuary.
Oh, right. Torture.
I don't care what Jack is doing.
I asked nicely on
well
several occasions to take proper precautions against bacteria on the instruments. But it
I don't got all
day,
day, Skaglik.
As they cut into my flesh over and over,
Don't you hurt back.
I would fade in and out of consciousness and whisper to the ceiling chair, Philippe, Philippe was so brave. He was so brave for me when the rotary saws began to ply his legs from his body. Clark cried out for his brother, even when one of the torturers...
Hey, Roland, Handsome Jack here. Remember me? When I kicked your bandit asses out of New Haven and killed your little pal Lilith? Ringing any bells? Anyway, I hear you and the rest of your little buddies have relocated to Sanctuary. Just wanted to congratulate ya.
Sure, Clark rattles around on the ceiling, but it's hardly the same.
Real busy mining
Jack has
iridium to
taken
charge
so
that vault
much
key
from
I stole
me.
from your buddy Tannis.
Jack has taken the only happiness I've ever had in his asinine quest for the warrior and more power. Revenge is as pointless as music, but on this occasion, I will allow myself the revenge.
I remember when
I will allow myself to aid in his downfall. Mark my words, Jack. You're going to die.
I shall warm up some... I'll go and listen to these again.
Welcome to the Gauntlet. Please follow the smell of vomit and tears so we may talk face to face. As the vomit was I recommend staying away from me.
A fantastic day for capitalism. Goodbye, friend. If you shop anywhere else, I'll have you killed.
This gate represents a test of your intellect.
Are you clever enough to uncover the secret way to open it? Congratulations, you are now a genius by Pandoran standards.
Exceptional. Using a mixture of iridium, digital technology, and Scooter's salami-stained
fingers, try not to read into that, I've put together the combat trials you see before you. If you succeed, you'll be ready for a new Pandora, a Pandora of overpowered enemies, better loot, and an abundance of nacho cheese. It's been an eventful year. Anyway, off with you.
You'll get more experience from the
violence one time!
Oh, and if you see an enemy with a skull after his name, run like the wind!
Unfortunately, you failed to defeat my gauntlet. Fortunately, you may try again. Unfortunately, life is often unfair and you may never succeed. Fortunately, pizza exists.
Once upon a time, the Vault Hunters played a game.
The world is on the brink of going boom boom. This is our most desperate hour. Unless we make a stand here and now, we gonna die. Now. Roll for initiative!
What's initiative?
It says which order we attack in.
I punched the initiative.
What's going on? I wasn't paying attention.
Tina, why don't you start over?
Welcome, fine ladies, to your first session of the most coolest game in the world, Bunkers and Badasses! As your bunker master, I will be spinning today's tale of fantasy and...
Wait, why the hell are we playing this kid's game?
Oh, you know, maybe because... Shut the hell up, Morty!
Tina! She's right, though. Shut up.
While our vault hunting buddies beat the slamma-jamma out of that Hyperion informant downstairs, I thought we could play a game. Now, pick your characters. You got the Necromancer, the Commando, the Siren...
Siren. Dibs. My Siren's name is Brick, And she is the prettiest.
Tina, why don't we just start now and figure that out later?
Come on, girl. You know we gotta wait for Roland before we start.
Tina, Roland's... You know Roland's not coming, right? He's not here anymore.
Yeah, he's probably running late or something. We'll just start now. So, like I said... Roll for initiative, suckers! You arrive at the docks of Flame Rock Refuge. This place used to be really nice, until the handsome sorcerer messed everything up.
I say we head toward the town to investigate.
It's a lovely day in Flame Rock Refuge, a far cry from...
Wait, didn't you just say the sorcerer messed up the town? Why would things be lovely?
Whoops. What I meant to say is, it's eternal night, and you hear spooky music, and the whole area kind of smells like butts and dead people. I smell butts and dead people. Suddenly you're attacked by a horde of skelly-mins. They start shooting at you!
Number 5 alive!
If you die in Tina's imagination, you die for real.
The engineers working in the Hyperion Preserve. Creatures ought to help you tear up the engineers. Make it bloody.
dispatched.
Robot violence one time! Robot 1, Uglies 0. Damn it! I'd almost finished my comic collection. Let me do my job. Get him! I'm funny! Bastard! Build you an extra arm just for high fives! I am the greatest engineer alive!